Dominic, you're done. Colby,
Dominic
you're done. Go.
Colby Harden done. Gary Weaver done.
And Kendra.
Kendra Nall
We got
done.
David taking the 1.
All drivers are finished.
Sean taking the 2, and Jared number 3. And we're gonna take a 10-minute break. A 10-minute break. We'll look to start the first heat of 17.5 two-wheel at about 7:10. At about 7:10.
All right, and if you didn't get the memo, we are starting round 2 at 7:10. Again, 7:10. We will start the second round. Tanner, Matt, Chris Gunner, and Mr. Sean King. All right, let's go ahead and start getting some marshals out here. First heat of 17.5, two-wheel drive on the track. All right. So we got Tanner, Matt, Chris, Gunner, and Mr. King on the track. Now
Gunner
we'll need four-wheel drive back out there to Marshall. I got Kendra and Gary. I could use one more Marshall. There we go. Whoa, whoa. Watch that first double. In the double.
Chris Payne. Matt McGee.
And if it was a snake, it would have bit you.
Sean King.
All right. I think I've got
Tanner
all
Dillon.
of my drivers checked in. Give you guys another lap or two, and I'm going to shut it down. Ooh, ouch. Watch that double. Two cars taking heavy hits off that wall. Watch the double, double, double. All right, let's go ahead and shut it down, drivers. No more laps, please. It's going to be reversed order. It's going to put Tanner on the 1, Matt 2, Chris 3, King on the 4, and Gunner will take the 5. All right, thank you to my marshals and my drivers. We are live in less than 5. It's Tanner currently sitting 3rd overall with that first round run, as McGee making a nice pass for the lead. Oh, and they're coming in. Chris making it through there up into the 2 spot. It's McGee hanging on to the lead. Dylan in the 3. But here's King putting up the elbows. Oh, King biting too much off that corner. It is Matt McGee down the straightaway. He's got that purple, teal, yellow wheels. And, oh, Chris was in that 2 spot. It will be Tanner Dillon. The white and purple in the 2, yellow and silver in the 3. And Sean King trying to redeem himself from a frustrating start. And Gunner going to round out the field. Oh, King down again. Just about 2 minutes in. Race leader rolling it over. Again, that purple, white, blue in the top spot. White and purple in the 2 spot. He is closing the gap. Oh. It's 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Still plenty of time out there. It's Matt McGee, Tanner, Sean King moving to the 3 spot. But King in no man's land. He's got nobody near him. Just about halfway. There's the mistake out of McGee. Puts Dillon out front. McGee still putting on a much better second round. And it's King and Chris getting tangled up. Two minutes to go. Watch before the double. Watch before the double. He is right in the line. Good job, guys.
2 minutes left.
It's 3 in, 2 to go. Still Tanner 1. It's like King. Oh no, it's still Matt in the 2, King 3, Chris 4, Gunner in the 5. His current pace out front 22.506. I do believe Tanner had a better run in the first round, 23.513 for Tanner in round number 1. But Matt McGee trying to put himself 6th overall, current BQ position. So we got 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
Race leader, purple, white. Second place, purple, white, blue, the yellow wheels. And Sean King rounding out the top 3, the black, gold, and white. And it's Chris 4, Gunner 5, just about 30 seconds to go. Oh, jeez. Oh, watch start finish line. That is clear. Good job, Gunner. Ten seconds. It's like King and McGee just might make it. Probably not. Yeah,
Matt
McGee,
done.
you are done.
Tanner
There
Dillon
is
done.
Tanner. 3 more to go. 3 to go. And that
Sean King done.
is
Gunner Rooney
everybody.
done.
Thank you, marshals.
Chris
Thank
Queen
you,
done.
drivers. Please
All
grab those
drivers are
blowers.
finished.
And Sean King taking 3rd. Matt McGee 2, and Tanner Dillon will remain 3rd overall. That first round pace. On to race number 2. Heat number 2 for the 17.5 two-wheel drive class. Oh.
Dustin Evans. Art Screama. Dominic Ursetta. Scott Deluge. Skyla Bergeron.
You said what? All right, looks like I've got all of my marshals. The lineup is reversed. It's going to put the Roadrunner out front. Dustin 2, Art 3, Don 4, Skylar will get the back. It's like the road runner opting for the back. I don't blame them. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. It is Dustin leading them around. Got Skyler moving up into the 2. Art going down off that double. It's the Roadrunner struggling with traction. Art back to the 3 spot. Just about first minute in. It is Dustin over that double. Skyler not far behind. The blue, orange, yellow wheels down the straightaway. Pulling a little wheelie down that straightaway. Skyler in that 2 spot, trying to keep him within a reasonable gap. And it's Art in the 3, Dom 4, Roadrunner 5. All mistake here from Dustin and Skyler going down. Watch before the double, watch before the double. Good job, Dom. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Dustin, Skyler putting on a show out front. Gonna be coming across the line. Oh, little bobble there to Art. Dustin had nowhere to go. That will give the lead over to Mr. Skyler Bergeron. Dustin now gets to chase him down. With Art 3, Dom 4, Roadrunner 5. Oh, jeez. Did you see that shit? That was nasty. Just about 2 minutes to go. I guess there's a reason why he's like one of the top guys in the world. Dude, that was sick.
2 minutes left.
We got less than 2. Little bobble out of Skyler this time. Dustin back to the 1. Skyler coming off at 11-8. And it's Art 3, Dom 4, Roadrunner. A lap behind the field now. Watch the straight, another little bobble out of Dustin. Skyler back to the top. Coming up onto the final minute. It's a 24:508, the current pace, so first round time is quicker at a 5:05. There's Skyler's turn. That's sweepers. That corner after the straightaway is causing these guys some trouble.
1 minute left.
We got less than 1. $45 seconds to go. $30 seconds. Dom and Art battling again. Dom had just closed into Art in the first round. He's doing the same thing here in round 2 as they get together. Dom gonna wait it out. That's the right thing to do. They should go by for one more. That will be it. Once you cross the line, you will be done. Roadrunner caught at the line again.
Scott DeLuch done.
Dustin,
Evans
you're done. There is Art, Skylar, and Dom.
Skylar Bergeron.
Thank you, marshals. Thank you, drivers.
Dominic
Please
Garcetti
grab those blowers.
All drivers are
Art
finished.
taking third. Skylar 2. Dustin Evans will be your TQ. Day 24.504. We got 21.5 two-wheel drive on the track. Thank you, Tanner. Thank you, Gunner.
Ryan Badgett. Jeff Reed.
We'll need those drivers back out there
John
to marshal.
Clue. Bob Torvond. Steve Kerner. Brian Langdon.
Ooh. All right. And looks like Gary might make it. We'll give Gary a minute here. Oh, he's not even running. All right, straightaway's closed. It is reversed order. Should put Jeff Reed on the 1, Steve 2, Bob 3, Brian Badgett on the 4, Langdon 5, and John gets the 6. Body's coming back on for Mr. Weaver. All right, so Brian Badgett moved back 1. And Gary, you will line up on the 4. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. And we're off and running. Seen some clean starts so far. I thought that early chicane was going to cause some chaos, but so far it's been okay. Oh, beat it. So far, Jeff Reed picking up where he left off, leading the way down the straightaway. And it's Langdon 2. Steve was in the 3 spot. It's going to be back over to Brian Badgett. It is that white, blue, black of Jeff Reed over the double. Langdon over the double in the 2 spot. And here comes Brian in the 3. And it's Gary 4, Steve in the 5, Bob 6, John 7. Jeff Reed down the straightaway, leading the way, 14 flat last time by. Oh. Don't. Watch the sweeper. About 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Jeff Reed going for a ride off that double. That will put Langdon out front. Down the straightaway, that black, orange, white. Man, that guy's got some speed on him. For 55, he's got some wheels. Watch before the double, watch before the double. Sorry, 56. My bad. It is that black, orange, white out front. Black, blue, and white in the 2 spot coming through the first double. And it's Badgett in the 3 spot. Gary Weaver 4, Steve 5, Bob 6, and John in the 7. So we got 2 minutes to go. Leader down in the table. Left. Just a reminder, in the double, Skyler. Minute 45 to go. And Skyler. Minute 30 to go. It's still Langdon. He's got a pretty solid lead at this point. Orange, white, black, stuck on the start-finish line. Here comes Badgett in the 2 spot. Top 2 over that front double. Skyler dancing with them. Oh, Badgett. Oh, but Brian getting caught up with the lapper there. Less than a minute to go. Still Jeff in the 3, Gary 4, Steve rounding out the top 5. $40 seconds to go. It's the first round pace gonna hold for Jeff. He will be the TQ in 21.5. Langdon down that straightaway. You're the race leader. No. 10 seconds. Oh.
Brian
Badgett, you are done. John, you're done.
John Clute done.
A lot more to finish. Watch before the double.
Gary Weaver done.
Skyler on
Bob
top
Corbin
of it.
Done.
Skyler
Brian
again.
Langdon done. Jeff Reed done.
That is everybody.
Steve Kerner
Thank
done.
you to my marshals
All
and my drivers.
Finished.
3rd place going to Jeff. Brian 2 and Langdon going to take the win in that one, but will remain 2nd overall. With Jeff Reed going to be your TQ.
Thank you for blowing that track down, Dustin. Appreciate it. Get some warm-up laps in here.
Gary Weaver.
Ooh.
Sean King. David Miller. Kendra Knowles. Jared Deluge. Colby Harden. Dominic Ursetta.
All right, drivers, no more laps, no more laps. Let's get us all lined up here. We'll put Mr. Sean King on the 1, Gary Weaver, Colby Harden, Kendra Nollis on the 4, Dominic, Jared, and David with that back row choice. Look at that, Tokyo Drift in the house. All right, drivers, at the sound of the tone, we'll get going. Nice, clean start so far. Everybody giving each other room. You love to see it. Work together. Oh, Gary Weaver down to the pit of despair. Everybody's going to get around him. Sean King taking a nice, good lead, followed by Dominic. Got a 3-car battle here going on across start-finish. Jared Deluge sliding all over the place. Look at that. Poetry in motion out there. Just drifting. One minute in, we got Sean, followed by Dominic, David, Kendra, Jared, Gary, and Colby. Gary and Jared going down the straightaway here. That's our closest battle at the moment. Minute and a half in, drivers, we got Dominic, David, Sean, Kendra, Gary, Jared. Tell you what, man, you'd think Jared Deluge got a gyro in that thing, the way it's sliding all around. Oh, turn around. Oh. Right here. Yep. After that, that's going to put Sean King up to the 1. Kendra's in that battle as well. David Miller and Dominic, all three going down the straightaway there. About halfway through, we got Sean, Kendra, David, Dominic, Jared, and Gary. Oh, watch start finish. Across the line, we got Sean King in the 1, Dominic, Kendra, and David. So 4-car battle. Kind of working its way through to the start finish. Minute and a half to go. Dominic's down in the pit of despair. That's getting David and Kendra around him. Sean King just stretching out that lead over David Miller across the start finish. Followed by David. We got Kendra and Dominic coming to the start finish right now. That's our closest battle on track down the front straight there. 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. We got Sean, David, Kendra, Dominic,
1 minute left.
Gary, and Jared. Our leader, Sean King, coming down into the pit right now, going over the roller. He's followed by David. Dominic and Kendra having a nice battle over the 3 spot here over the start finish, but Sean King, your leader, coming up on you. Thank you, Kendra. Look at about the white flag for everybody here. 7 seconds to go. David's by for one more. Gary, Jared. And that's
Dominic
a race. Dominic,
done.
you were done. Kendra, you're done.
Kendra
Sean, you're done. David, you're done.
Sean King done. David Miller done.
Gary
Weaver done.
and Deluge.
Jared Deluge done.
We got Sean
All drivers are finished.
taking the 1, but just missing that TQ by about 4 seconds. David and then Dominic. We're going to take about a 10-minute break, drivers. 10-minute break, so we'll look to start at about 7:52 or so. 7:52.
All right. Let's go ahead and start getting race number 1 out here. We got Matt McGee, Scott Deluge, Sean King, Chris Payne, and Gunnar Mooney. And again, I will need 4-wheel drive out there to Marshall. 4-wheel drive out to Marshall.
Sean King.
And again, I will need 4-wheel drive out there to Marshall. It's like most of my drivers are up there. I do need Gunner.
Scott Deluge. Chris Payne.
Just giving a quick minute here for Gunner. Could use Gunner. Oh. Well, his car's on the way. He's on his way. Lineup is going to be Matt McGee on the 1, Scott Deluge 2, Sean King 3, Chris Payne 4, and Gunner will take the 5. Go ahead and do a couple laps, Gunner. Hello. Watching the double. Brian's all over it.
Gunnar Mooney.
All right. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. All right, so far it is Sean King leading him around. Roadrunner 2, McGee in the 3. Chris trying to close that gap in the 4 spot. Oh, top 3 duking it out. Coming over the single and across the line. Oh, King tried to stick a wheel on the inside. It is the Roadrunner fending off the Coyotes. Here comes Matt McGee, new challenger. I believe Matt was your BQ. Down the straightaway, top three again. Gunner giving him plenty of room. Thank you, sir. Oh, and 2-for-1 special out of King. And it's McGee in the 2, Roadrunner 3, Chris 4, Gunner 5. Oh, the Roadrunner making a mistake right before the double. It's going to open up a good-sized lead here for Sean King. He's got that black, white, gold running the TLR. Two minutes in, 3 to go. A little bobble out of King, but gets a good marshal. Hanging on to the lead with McGee. Closing the gap in the 2 spot. Roadrunner 3. Just about halfway through. Yep. We are 3 and 2 to go.
2 minutes left.
Race leader down that straightaway with a commanding lead over McGee. Whoa. It's 22.508 the current pace out front. McGee 2, Roadrunner 3, Chris 4, and Gunner in the 5. Minute 30 to go. Personal best out of the Roadrunner last time by 13.8. Coming up on to the final minute. McGee closing in.
One minute left.
Gary. "45 seconds to go. "30 seconds. Oh, McGee throwing it away at the final seconds. Oh, but King getting tangled. "15 seconds. They've got time for one more lap. Oh, McGee gonna make the line. So is Chris. Keep it going. Roadrunner, you are done. There is Gunner across the line.
Gunner
King,
Rooney done.
And here comes the
Sean
rest.
King done. Chris Payne done.
That
Matt
is
McGee done.
everybody. Thank you,
All
marshals.
drivers are
Thank you,
finished.
drivers. Is the Roadrunner taking third, Matt McGee 2, and Sean King taking the win at a 22.509. We have got race number 2, 17.5 A main. Looks like I've got all of my drivers up there looking for my marshals.
Art Screamer.
I'll take that.
Take everything you can get.
Yeah. I feel that. Yeah, I'm not running the main.
Dominic Ursetta. Tanner Dillon.
All right.
Dustin Evans.
I know. I'm over it. It lost its luster.
Skyla Bergeron.
Hey, McGee. All right, let's go ahead and line them up, drivers. It is Dustin on the 1, Skylar 2, Tanner 3, Art 4, and Dominic will take the 5. Again, that is Dustin, Skylar, Tanner, Art, Dom. All right, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. And off and run, a nice clean start. That's what I expect out of this group. Dustin, Skylar starting to branch themselves out down that straightaway. In a nice 3-car battle for the top 3. Tanner, Art, Dom coming through that first double. Tanner's had good pace all day. A little bobble there out of Dustin again at the end of that straightaway. That's been the problem spot for those two. Skylar taking over the top spot. Dustin hanging on to the 2 with Tanner 3. Art getting a little squirrely. Dom trying not to take him out. Whoa, that was Dustin again. Already first minute down. Skylar's got a good sized lead out front. White, silver, yellow wheels, good save. And it's Tanner Dillon in the 2 spot. Spoke too soon. It's Dustin back to the 2. Tanner 3, Dom 4. Art struggling here in the main. Had a couple early mistakes. That's the battle now down the straightaway. Tanner, Dom for the top 3. It's about 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Good lap out of Skylar that time by. That was a 12.3. Dustin an 11.9. Goodness. And it is Dominic in the 3 spot. Tanner 4, Art 5. It's race leader down the short straight. There's Dustin down the straightaway. It's a good 3-second gap between first and second. Leader across the line. Getting that silver, white, yellow wheels. Dustin the blue and orange yellow wheels. And still Dom in the 3. Dom, that white, orange, black. Coming across the line down the straightaway. Tanner Dillon just trying to close the gap. And that gap will close as Dom down at the end of the straight. Tanner Dillon back to the top three. Now purple and white. Minute 20 to go. Dustin has closed the gap on Skyler, the side by side. Good driving out of both those two. So we got 1 minute to go. The battle for the 3 spot just up ahead. As Dom and Tanner going at it, getting together. Here comes Dustin and Skyler. Oh, Skyler riding the pipe through there. Dustin takes over the top spot and then goes down. "35 seconds to go. We got a battle in a battle down the straightaway. Oh, Tanner trying to get out of the way there, just couldn't do it in time. Ten seconds to go. It's like Tanner. Ooh, keep going, Tanner. Keep going.
Skyla Bergeron done. Dominic Ursetta done.
And that is
Dustin
gonna
Evans
be
done.
everybody.
Art Sprema done.
Thank you, marshals.
Tanner
Thank you
Dillon
to
done.
my drivers.
All drivers are finished.
Third place gonna go to Dom, Dustin 2, and Skylar Bergeron taking the win, 24,506. So we are into race 21. 21.5 A main should have Jeff, Brian Langdon, Brian Badgett, Steve, Gary, Bob, and John.
John Clute, Jeff Reed, Gary Weaver, Brian Langdon, Steve Kerner, Bob Torvand, Brian Badgett.
All right, let's go ahead and shut it down, drivers. We got Jeff on the TQ, Langdon 2, Badgett on the 3, Steve 4, Gary 5, Bob 6, and John will take the 7. All right. Drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Oh, it's kicking off over that double. They're going to sort it out themselves. Jeff going to lead the opening lap. Langdon 2. There's Gary Weaver in the 3. Oh! Watching the double. Watch the double. That is clear. Man, look at that guy. He's on top of it. Well, as long as Dustin gets this side and you get that side, we should be good. We are just about first minute in. Watch before the double, before the double. Another one, watch in the double. Dom on top of it. So it is Langdon out front. Jeff Reed in the 2. Those two coming through that front double now. Black and orange going against the black and blue. Jeff up the inside. Nice pass. And it's Gary Weaver rounding out the top 3. Bob 4, Steve in the 5. Oh, little bobble there out of Jeff. Langdon back to the point with Gary Weaver joining the battle. Oh, carnage up ahead. Dom with the little stutter step. Counting down to the halfway point. It is Brian Langdon. Black, orange, white coming across the line. Gary Weaver in the 2. He's got Reed on his bumper in that 3 spot. With Bob 4, Brian Badgett 5, Steve 6, John 7. The current pace out front, not anywhere. Not a bad pace here for Langdon. It's on a 21.514. It's Gary Weaver in the 2 spot over that front double. He's got some time to gain.
2 minutes left.
Less than 2 to go. Watch the double again. Dom all over it. Race leader, the black, orange, white down the straightaway. And it's Gary Weaver. The yellow, orange, and green. Still Jeff 3, Bob 4, Brian 5, Steve 6, John 7. Coming up onto our final minute. It's the last race of the evening. Coming up next, the 4-wheel drives.
One minute left.
1 to go. Good lap out of Langdon last time by. Personal best, 14.3. It is Jeff Reed, the fastest lap of the race, a 13.4. $25 seconds to go. Oh. 10 seconds. This will be the white flag for everybody. John, come on, John.
John Clue done.
No, John, you are done.
Bob Torvon
Gary
done.
down. Dustin with the
Jeffrey
speed.
Brian Badgett done.
That is
Gary Weaver
everybody done.
Steve
Thank you,
Turner
marshals.
done.
Thank you, drivers.
Ryan
You
Langley
got
done.
Bob taking
All drivers
third.
are finished.
Gary Weaver third in the 2, and Brian Langdon taking the win. Day 21, 5:16. What'd you do? What did you do?
David Miller. Dominic Ursetta. Sean King. Kendra Knowles. Gary Weaver.
Watch the straightaway. Alright, let's go ahead and shut it down. It is Miller on the 1, King 2, Dom 3, Kendra 4, and Gary Weaver gets the 5. Yeah, me and Colby has had enough of this. Alright, drivers and marshals, we are live in less than 5. Off and running, nice clean start. Miller gonna lead him around. King 2, Dom in the 3. You got Kendra and Gary, the two 17.5 4-wheel drives, bringing up the rear. It's a couple of mistakes in the midfield, allowing Miller to kind of pull away in that all green. King in the 2, Weaver 3. As Dom nipping at his heels, coming out of that corner. It's Gary Weaver all the way to the 2 spot. It's a minute 30 in. It is David Miller with the commanding lead out front. That all green. And it's King in the 2. Gary Weaver 3. Kendra 4. Dom struggling here in the main. Watch the straightaway. Again, Miller goes down. Stay inside. Miller goes from leading by a quarter of a track to now third. As Sean King takes over the lead down straightaway. black, white, gold. And it's Weaver in the 2, Miller 3, Kendra 4, and Dom struggling to keep that thing on all fours. Looks like he's got to lower that roll. I don't even know what the heck. Got to lower that ride height for sure. Just past the 2-minute mark. Oh, nice move out of Miller. Great pass. Trying to set his sights back onto the top spot. So you got still plenty of time out there with 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left.
It is Sean King coming across the line now. 23.509. Miller trying to reclaim that top spot. He's definitely the quickest driver out there. Sean across the line at 13.5. A little bobble there. Miller 12.6. Gary 13.2. Good lap out of Gary. And it's Kendra 4, Dom 5. Coming up onto the final minute, wants a sweeper. That's King going down. Miller back to the top spot. There's still time to go.
1 minute left.
Anything can happen with less than one. He's still got Kendra and Dom not far off that battle for the 2 spot. Oh, nice move out of Dom. Kendra seen it come and didn't force the issue. $25 seconds to go. Looks like Miller will go out for a victory lap. King, don't think he's going to make the line. No, he will not. King, you are done. There is Gary, Dom, Kendra, and David Miller taking the dub.
David Miller done.
Gary taking third.
Finished.
Sean King 2 and David Miller setting a good pace there in the main. 23.508. All right, and that will conclude our Wednesday evening program. Track is closed for the remainder of the evening. Track is closed.